I murder a 16 to the point that it's embarrassing. Hide a grenade in my jeans, douse the booth in kerosene. Shatter your heart's main vein pipe. Insane at night, I might have your career disappear in plain sight. Throw you off the top of a church, stab you with a steeple. I bloody and punch lines like I assaulted 100 zebras.
Yeah, we're being no kind of calculated, kind of voices paying ChinoXL right here. Take it back here to Truth505. Chino, man, how's your experience been in Mexico so far?
Really nice. It's way easy. Just see the terrain, say go over mountains, storm over time. The thing about California is that in California, there's parts of California that kind of can pass outside every foot. So terrain-wise, it's like a concept.
Yeah, the culture's different, Cool, man. And what can you tell us about, the new project you're working on?
The new album is called RICANstruction. It happens in Black Rosary. In my opinion, everybody says it, but everybody's, oh, it's my best album ever when it's their new one. For sure, lyrically, production-wise, sonically, it's my best album ever. Of course, it'll never be like the first time you heard me because it was holy shit, you know what I'm saying? But this is on a whole nother holy shit level. It's just not metaphors and entendres, it's a whole lot of alliterations, a lot of speed and tempo changes. I did physical wordplay in it where you could actually put the words on a refrigerator and the letters and switch them around like holy shit. So I pushed myself to a limit to where my mom, who was damn near like an English professor in her own way, could listen to it and I could boggle her, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Seems like I was listening to Poison Pen this morning and you said, your mom really didn't want you to be doing rapping, but, acting. You doing any movies coming on? Anything like that?
Nah, DJ's crazy. No, you keep that.
Nah, I'm just playing. So, what movies are we going to be catching you here in the near future? Anything?
I'm focused on music right now. Yeah. I turned a few things down that are interesting that maybe I should have took, but I'm just focused on the music right now. I'm going to push really, really hard and give that all my energy because I don't want to. I don't want to spread myself so thin.
I hear you.
So, even though acting is a whole different demand on you. The time that it takes to do it is a lot different than people would think. You keep saying exactly before I finish.
Oh, my bad.
Hold on, so are you listening to me or are you waiting to talk? I say that with love.
I'm listening to you.
Okay, yeah.
And Chino, wanted to ask you this, man. How important is going gold or platinum, in this industry? Or is it just, keeping it in touch with the underground fan base, would you say?
I never got into this music to get rich. When I first started, the music that I was influenced by, the people were not rich. If you notice the first album covers and all of that, I would have my face, I'd lay down and have pins in my face and I'd have my nostrils made bigger and I took pictures like this. It was never about me trying to exploit it in a pop kind of way. When I had the opportunity as a child to go to a whole lot of different labels, I chose to go to Rick Rubin because I knew that Rick was going to be micro-specific on what the art form was as he was. I'm not knocking people. You do have to make a living at it, and it costs a lot of money to make the music. But as far as me, the grassroots and the people who really, I kind of enjoy being an artist that you're not my fan or my supporter by accident. Do you know what I mean? You can't find my records half of the places. You don't become a Chino supporter just because it's a cool thing. It's something that you really identify with. So I kind of enjoy that, And luckily, I'm in a position in my life where I don't have to do too many things that I don't want to do financially. So I'm kind of happy to be able to say what I want and do what I want. It feels good. So as far as going gold and platinum, it's good to have that kind of success. But for me, that's not really my litmus of what my life's report card is about.
It's about the lyrics, huh?
It really is, man. It really is.
Yeah, man. And a lot of people want to know about this Big Pun verse, that came out, the blue, everybody's like, whoa, Big Pun, Is that going to be something that we heard from Big Pun before, or is that going to be something?
Actually, they have used that verse on another thing or whatever, but you never heard it like this.
Nice.
You never, I promise you, you've never heard it like this. It's phenomenal. I mean, rest in peace, he's passed a long time ago, and when I heard the verse, I was like, God damn, I got to rhyme after that shit. It's crazy.
That was a dope collaboration with Cannabis too, the Cypher 5 mics.
Oh yeah,
a lot of the internet's buzzing about that.
Yeah, a lot of people like that record.
And that nice joint you just got, man. You ripped it up, Chino.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Man, dipping in here to Albuquerque, it's a lot of love out here.
Yeah, it really is.
Illfest, big ups, J Era. So many questions to ask ChinoXL. You only get once in a lifetime, man. But it's all about lyrics You know, it dates back a long time for myself, you know, being a big ChinoXL fan, you know. Like you said, it's like destiny. You get that Chino tape, it's like, wow, you know, it opens up something different, you know.
I appreciate that, man, and that really is what I do it for. You know what I mean? And what I like about the fact is people are like, damn, man, you've been in this shit for a long time. I don't have to say that that's what I do it for. It's kind of obvious because I've had a lot of opportunities that I could have taken that might have completely compromised what the legacy is supposed to be. And I chose not to do a lot of that shit. I surround myself with the rebel arms and diabolic and immortal technique and people who are on a path with the end in mind. And the end in mind, it really is truly an art form. In closing, you know, when you go to other parts of the world where they're not as saturated with music as we are in the United States, when they get a CD or they get a tape or they get a piece of art, they're disjointed from the world, right? So when they have to decide whether they're going to get diapers or buy your music, son, they really take that music and they hold that. It's really important to them. They know every word. It is the soundtrack of their life for a while. And the problem with the music today is because people don't realize that, or because we're so saturated in the United States, you know what I mean? They don't realize that the music that they make is really important. I mean, somebody is stopping their life, you know what I mean? For 3 minutes, you know, to listen to what it is that you have to say. You should probably leave them with something.
You know, something just to think about, something to contemplate.
Maybe, try that.
ChinoXL, pick up the new CD. It's going to be hot. Is there like a tentative release date that people could cop that?
It's either going to come the last week of August or the first week of October. Like the single that I just dropped yesterday or whatever, I was waiting on iTunes or whatever for it to happen or whatever, and I just gave it to the people, you know. The album might have to be the same way. You know, I just hope that people support it so we can just keep moving on. And if they don't, you know what I mean, I'm kind of used to people catching up to what it is that I do a little bit later. I'm okay with that. That gives you that like Sade longevity, you know what I'm saying? Type of shit. So,
well, we hope you enjoy your stay out here in Albuquerque,
so far,
man.
so good, man. So far, so good.
ChinoXL, lyrical legend, you know, everything, you know, cop his joints. For the music, for the lyrics, we have Truth505 Live Channel 27. Big ups ChinoXL.
Thank you. Peace.
Peace.
But able with razors, scraping your face through your neighbor's navel. A fatal fable from Satan's table with an unstable brain cable. I'm hateful, blame it on being biracial. I'm psychologically an anomaly, should be given formal apologies. Honestly, a human oddity, a commodity. God even rating, spitting his blood spilling. She knows so stuck up, gotta peel me off the fucking ceiling. I'm bringing so much beef it'll make a Hindu mildew argue, kill you. Hearts and eagle, beat you to your partial gristle tissue. Too fast for a photo, I slash a rapid groupie homo. Leave him just skull and crutches like Jackass's movie logo. Burn down your fucking apartment, barricade the fire escape. What I